Current sitting president Joe Biden was born in Scranton, Pennsylvania on November 20th, 1942. He was raised in a working-class family where his father regularly struggled to find consistent work. This led to his family moving to Delaware, where Biden attended the University of Delaware, and he later went on to earn his law degree from Syracuse University. Biden's early life was marked by personal challenges, including the tragic loss of his first wife and daughter in a car accident, which deeply influenced his empathetic approach to politics. His career in the Senate, which began in 1973 and later developed as he became vice president for President Obama, was distinguished by his work on foreign relations and criminal justice, notably authoring the Violence Against Women Act. President Biden's key policies focus on healthcare expansion, climate change action, and economic recovery, particularly in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. He and his administration prioritize the American Rescue Plan, which aims to provide relief to families and businesses affected by the pandemic. Biden believes in the power of the government to drive positive change, a belief deeply rooted in his upbringing in a Catholic household. He often references his faith in public speeches, emphasizing themes of dignity, respect, and service to others. Biden's foreign policy agenda focuses on restoring alliances and strengthening international cooperation. He has prioritized rejoining international agreements such as the Paris Climate Agreement and has taken a firm stance on countering authoritarian regimes. Kamala Harris, endorsed by former President Joe Biden for the 2024 presidential election, was born on October 20th, 1964 in Oakland, California. She was raised in a multicultural family with a Jamaican father and an Indian mother, both of whom were academics. Harris attended Howard University for her undergraduate degree and earned her law degree from the University of California, Hastings College of the Law. Her career in law began as a prosecutor, eventually becoming the district attorney of San Francisco and later the Attorney General of California. As vice president under Joe Biden, Harris has been a prominent advocate for criminal justice reform, healthcare access, and women's rights. She has also played a significant role in the administration's efforts to combat the COVID-19 pandemic and address immigration issues. Harris's key policies include expanding healthcare through a public option, addressing climate change with comprehensive environmental policies, and promoting social justice reforms. Her multicultural background and extensive legal career have shaped her beliefs and political approach, emphasizing equality, justice, and the need for systemic change. Harris's candidacy represents a continuation of the Biden administration's focus on unity and progressive reforms aimed at benefiting all Americans. Former President Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City. He grew up in a wealthy family and attended the New York Military Academy before studying economics at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. Trump's early career was defined by his work in the family real estate business, leading to the expansion of the Trump Organization into a global brand. His foray into politics was marked by his outsider status and his ability to connect with a significant portion of the American electorate through his straightforward and often controversial communication style. Trump's key policies focus on immigration reform, economic deregulation, and a strong national defense. His presidency saw significant tax cuts, a focus on reducing regulations to spur economic growth, and contentious immigration policies, including the construction of a border wall with Mexico. Trump's beliefs are shaped by his business background on a populist approach, emphasizing America First principles aimed at prioritizing American jobs and industries. Despite facing numerous legal and political challenges, Trump remains a significant figure in American politics, continuing to influence the Republican Party and its platform. Ron DeSantis, born September 14, 1978 in Jacksonville, Florida, was raised in Dunedin, Florida. He graduated from Yale University and earned his law degree from Harvard Law School. Before entering politics, DeSantis served as a Navy lawyer, including a deployment to Iraq. His military service and legal background have significantly influenced his approach to governance, emphasizing discipline and adherence to conservative principles. As governor of Florida, DeSantis has focused on education reform, public health management, and economic policies. He gained national attention for his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, advocating for minimal restrictions to keep the economy open. DeSantis's key policies include supporting school choice, reducing government intervention in business, and promoting environmental conservation projects within a framework of economic growth. His beliefs are rooted in a strict constitutionalist perspective and a commitment to conservative values, which continue to shape his political agenda. Nikki Haley, born Nimrata Randhawa on January 20, 1972, in Bamberg, South Carolina, is the daughter of Indian immigrants. She grew up in a small town where her family's heritage often set them apart, shaping her resilience and understanding of diversity. Haley graduated from Clemson University with a degree in accounting and worked in her family's business before entering politics as a state legislator and later becoming the governor of South Carolina. Haley's political career is marked by her tenure as the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations under President Trump. Her key policies include a strong national defense, economic reform, and education. Haley advocates for a robust foreign policy stance and has consistently called for fiscal conservatism and deregulation to promote business growth. Her beliefs are influenced by her multicultural background and her experiences in both state and international politics, emphasizing the need for a strong, principled American presence on the world stage. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., born January 17, 1954, in Washington, D.C., is the son of Senator Robert F. Kennedy and nephew of President John F. Kennedy. Raised in a prominent political family, Kennedy was deeply influenced by the public service and tragic losses that defined his family's legacy. He attended Harvard University and the University of Virginia School of Law, later becoming an environmental lawyer and activist known for his work on issues such as clean water and environmental conservation. Kennedy's candidacy focuses on environmental protection, healthcare reform, and civil rights. Known for his controversial stance on vaccines, he has emphasized the importance of individual freedoms and government transparency. His policies aim to address climate change through sustainable practices and to reform healthcare to ensure accessibility and affordability for all Americans. Kennedy's beliefs are shaped by his family's dedication to public service and his personal commitment to environmental justice. Mike Pence, born June 7, 1959, in Columbus, Indiana, was raised in a large family with a strong sense of community and faith. He attended Hanover College and earned a law degree from Indiana University. Before entering politics, Pence worked as an attorney and talk radio host, which helped him develop a clear, conservative communication style. His political career includes serving as a U.S. congressman and governor of Indiana before becoming vice president under Donald Trump. Pence's key policies center on national security, conservative social values, and economic growth. He is known for his staunch pro-life stance, support for religious freedom, and advocacy for limited government intervention in the economy. Pence's beliefs are deeply influenced by his Christian faith and commitment to traditional conservative principles. As a presidential candidate, he aims to build on the policies of the Trump administration while emphasizing a more measured and unifying approach to leadership. Tim Scott, born on September 19, 1965, in Charleston, South Carolina, was raised by a single mother in a working-class family. Overcoming poverty, Scott graduated from Charleston Southern University and began a career in insurance and financial services before entering politics. He served on the Charleston County Council, in the South Carolina General Assembly, and as a U.S. representative before being appointed and later elected as a U.S. Senator. Scott's key policies focus on economic empowerment, education, and national security. He advocates for opportunity zones to spur investment in low-income communities, supports school choice to improve educational outcomes, and emphasizes a strong military and foreign policy. Scott's beliefs are shaped by his personal experiences with adversity and his commitment to conservative values, promoting policies that aim to uplift disadvantaged communities through economic and educational opportunities. Vivek Ramaswamy, born August 9, 1985 in Cincinnati, Ohio, is the son of Indian immigrants. He graduated from Harvard University and earned a law degree from Yale Law School. Ramaswamy made his mark as a biotech entrepreneur, founding Roivant Sciences, which focuses on developing and commercializing innovative therapies. His background in business and law has significantly influenced his approach to politics, emphasizing innovation and free market principles. Ramaswamy's key policies include economic reform, healthcare innovation, and education. He advocates for reducing government regulation to foster entrepreneurship and technological advancement, reforming the healthcare system to lower costs and improve access, and promoting school choice. Ramaswamy's beliefs are rooted in his entrepreneurial experience and a commitment to individual liberties and market-based solutions. He positions himself as a fresh, forward-thinking candidate focused on revitalizing the American economy and infrastructure. Jill Stein was born on May 14, 1950, in Chicago, Illinois. She is a physician and political activist. Stein graduated from Harvard College and Harvard Medical School, where she became a practicing internist. Her medical career and environmental activism led her to politics, where she ran for governor of Massachusetts and later became the Green Party's presidential nominee in 2012 and 2016. Stein's key policies focus on environmental sustainability, healthcare for all, and social justice. She advocates for a Green New Deal to transition to renewable energy, a single-payer healthcare system, and policies aimed at reducing economic inequality. Stein's beliefs are shaped by her medical background and commitment to environmental issues, emphasizing the interconnectedness of health, environment, and social justice. Her candidacy aims to challenge the status quo and promote comprehensive, progressive reforms. Cornel West, born June 2, 1953 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, is a philosopher, academic, and social activist. He graduated from Harvard University and earned his PhD from Princeton University. West has taught at several prestigious institutions, including Harvard and Princeton, and is known for his work on race, class, and justice. His career as a public intellectual and activist has made him a prominent voice on issues of social and economic inequality. West's key policies focus on social justice, economic equality, and healthcare reform. He advocates for comprehensive reforms to address systemic racism, poverty, and inequality. West's beliefs are influenced by his academic background and a commitment to social activism, promoting policies that aim to create a more equitable and just society.